Hey,
It's the
hey.
what are we, the 5 heartbeats?
Yeah.
Hey man, it's PSNBS live another week with the boys.
We in the building.
Hey man, we in the building, man. Hey, we got OVO Biggs in the building.
Holy fuck me first. Holy shit. Yo, what's good? It's my Biggs.
Patron in the building.
Yo,
Batman Lexx in the building.
Ooh, I'm last. Whoa, there you go.
Steel's in the building.
Okay.
What happened?
Wait, what? He kicked himself out.
I kicked myself out.
He kicked himself out.
Wow.
And of course, me, the Almighty, live, baby.
And 240p.
Hey,
wow.
man.
Wow. You had to just put him out there like that.
Almighty in 480.
Wow.
Almighty in 480.
Wow.
I should have wiped this lens off.
144p.
Oh my God. That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful.
Oh, what do you do?
That's disrespectful.
Lexus
He sniped him out of
144p.
here. Hey, don't worry, man. This is just for this week, man. I got
Thursday, man. How y'all feeling? It's Thursday
Yo, how's
night.
everybody doing this evening, man?
Hey, what kind of disrespect did this man got on this shirt? Orlando Magic? What kind of disrespect is that?
How is that disrespect? I'm in Orlando.
To your brother.
So I live in Florida. I don't root for any Florida teams.
To your brother. Your brother should disown you. He's probably not gonna fly. He's not gonna fly you out now.
Hey, man.
It's over with. It's over with.
Yeah,
not flying you out. It's over with.
I live in Orlando wearing a Magic shirt. I mean,
you got from Orlando.
That's like
New Jersey doesn't have a basketball team.
That's like Fred the other day.
That's because there's a reason for that.
Fred was walking around work the other day with a Tampa Bay Buccaneers Super Bowl champion shirt. I was like, I was about to say, yo, so are you just that bad that you just gonna jump on them?
You just
fuck it. I just want to wear. I'm in Florida, so I might as well rock it. You know.
Yo, what's good, all y'all in the chat? Everybody paying the fee. Everybody leaving the like. Don't hit the hoop.
Right.
Like
comments.
the live.
8 of them. Where are we at?
You hit the club, but you gotta like the live.
Rashi. Oh wow, Jose's in here. Trav sporting the Logitech cam from 1998.
They gonna kill me tonight.
The 240p.
Importantly, at this moment in
my
time,
computer up.
Trav got that prison cam, the prison cam.
The most important thing right now is to make sure that Justin's in the live.
Justin's
in the live.
Justin's the second one.
Stay here.
As long as Trav don't be like, hold on, guys, I'll be right back, and pulls the Bluetooth out his ear like that one.
Oh my God!
Remember that shit back in the day?
What's that shit called? Ubu?
Tex was good. Was good. Rashi was good. Jose was good.
Ubu.
I remember playing Call of Duty with the Bluetooth. Crazy. Oh man, at one time that was not good.
All right, man. So today, I got a spicy topic.
You going straight to the topic.
Before that,
don't we have somebody?
Before that, let him go.
All right, come on. Still knows what it is.
He has a route. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know he had routes.
Come on, man. You know you got to dive and then come up and then dive again.
Get him the fuck out of here.
Hey, matter of fact, take me out for a second. Let me wipe this damn thing out.
Oh, look at that shit. Let him wipe his shit. Let him wipe his shit.
Monica!
Let's watch him wipe it.
Watch him wipe it. Oh, he's gonna put it back in. He wiping it. Look at him. He's sending it back.
Monica!
Oh, you
gotta see him wipe it a little bit.
720.
Oh shit! You went to
720.
All right. For y'all just joining in. All right. So today we're gonna be talking about a spicy topic.
Wow.
I got into it a little bit at work with Justin here.
Shit.
About race. But before we get into that, it's PSNBS Live on Thursday night, and at least once a month, we always have a Patron bullshitter.
Not once a month, every other week.
On the live show. Every other week. We haven't had one in like a month. Every other week.
Yeah, Rashi hadn't been on the show for
listen.
a grip.
With all due respect,
Lexx came back. So that kind of
Lexx came back, and
Lexx was
then
the guest.
and then
Lexx
yeah,
was taking
He was the
Lexx was the
reoccurring,
We got about 3 more episodes
He's a
left.
guest in his
reassuring
own
Before
guest.
we have
And
to
then the week before
renegotiate.
that, we had a
show. Renegotiate the
Lexx
contract.
It was
wanted an extension
Yep.
on the negotiation.
we did
We
a
gotta
video.
give Lexx the super match.
What was that shit? Reaction. We did a reaction video. So I mean,
Okay. And anyway, we like to have the Patreon guest, the bullshitter guest on the show. And this week, are you guys ready for him? Y'all ready for him? Are we at 10 likes? I ain't bringing nobody in until we had 10 likes.
you're gonna
We
put
have
him
10
in,
likes?
take him out, and then 10 likes. How many we at?
10 likes. 10 likes?
I don't have my other
Bring him
monitor,
out?
so I can't see. How many likes we at? You see?
10 likes? Come on, somebody. Somebody tell me how many likes we at.
10 likes. Hey,
Do,
they need to
do
get
I gotta put
10
my
likes,
monitor on?
Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs
Or-
up.
or Matt will just stay in the abyss.
Stay in the shadow realm.
I mean, you just said who it was. Kind of, But,
I mean, the bullshit is no. The bullshit is no.
well, yeah.
You know.
Oh,
if you
Inglewood said
want-
we had 11.
Oh, okay. So we're good. All right.
Yeah.
So
All
we're
right.
valid. All right, man. You gonna bring him in, Steels?
Well,
Yes.
Before we bring him in, man. Matt. There's a funny story about Matt, man.
Oh, here go Trav. He about to talk shit before we bring him on.
You know,
He do that to everybody.
Matt was supposed to be on this show about 6 weeks ago. But every time we called up Matt was always had an excuse. He like, yeah, man, I had to go talk to this one girl. That I had car problems.
Wow.
I'm trying to sign back up for school. Like, he always had all these excuses.
Wow.
So I'm like, man, is he really rocking with PSNBs? Then I seen him comment on IGN's page. I'm like, what? This man over here on IGN. With the ops?
With the ops?
Wow.
You know what, man? Bring this man in, man. Bring this
All right.
man in.
Without any further ado,
Yeah.
with this one finger,
Yeah.
I shall bring in.
I already did it.
Oh,
What's good, Matt?
Hey, hold on. I
I
gotta
was
get this off my
anticipating
chest
that.
real quick.
Uh-oh.
I am a happily married man. I gotta say that. This is one minute. All right.
Look, he's trying to mess up his love life, Trav.
Yeah.
Now everybody want to be like you.
Trouble and shit.
Man,
That is
nobody
toxic,
want to be single.
No, nobody want to hit the streets with you.
That's toxic Trav.
Nobody wants to go on the
Listen.
streets, man.
5 years ago, I would have been with you. Demon mode. I would have had that
Demon
moment.
God
time. He's talking about
damn.
demon mode.
God
Hey, we
damn.
can't be talking about what we talk about in the Discord on this. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Keep
Careful
that
with
behind-
that
keep
demon,
that-
demon,
yeah, keep
demon.
that
People,
trap,
behind-
man.
people might be scheming and watching and shit.
Oh
reporting.
my god, this man.
Nah,
What
what's
do you come
good?
up with?
Monica!
Chill, chill.
Oh my God.
Trav, shut the hell up.
Right now.
That's all right.
I
You
will
just
say,
Y'all ain't never watched Fast and the Furious?
Yeah.
All right, we were playing Heat. Every time I lost, I was Ja Rule. That's it.
He talking about I was Ja Rule.
So that's like every race.
Oh my god. All right, Matt, go ahead. That was
we not gonna get it. We not
All
gonna
right,
get
so
into
let's
that.
all right,
We not
man.
gonna get into that.
I'll say a couple of things real quick. First things first. If I can pay the fee, everyone should pay the fee. See, I got the live stream. I already liked it for my
And he's
Set the
on
tone.
it.
I
He
paid
said
the
it's
on the
fee.
He
live.
liked
and
it,
liked
and
the
he's
live.
on it.
I might not
He's
even have
on it
liked the
and he's
live.
on it.
I might not be
on it,
sure.
on it.
On it,
on it,
and
on
I'm on it. Secondly, I'm a Central Florida boy, so I'm gonna call myself the unofficial sixth member of the crew. Just because
Oh!
you know what I
Oh,
mean?
Six
Central
man
Florida.
of the year.
Six man.
Yeah,
Man
you
of
got
the
it,
year.
And then thirdly, I don't want to see no Orlando Magic stuff in here because as long as I'm on this podcast, this is the official Miami Heat podcast. Ain't that right?
Oh!
Yes.
Hey, go put a hoodie on, brother. Go
Heat
put a hoodie
lifer.
on. I'll give you some room. I'll give you some time to change, man.
Hold on, Lex.
Go change, man.
Just for you,
Put
Lex.
your hoodie on.
Ooh.
Look, he
Wow.
bringing out
This is the
Wow,
ticket.
look, he put it out the
I'm
box.
bringing out the D. Hey, damn man, put a
Hey,
hoodie on,
that's
man.
the ticket. This is the
Yeah,
ticket
put a hoodie
from
on.
his ceremony, jersey ceremony, his last Miami Heat game.
Oh, you were there?
Oh,
Damn.
Yes.
Was he there? Was he there? Come
that's
on,
crazy.
That's
That's
awesome.
crazy.
Of course, he's a
That's
fan.
awesome, bro.
Hey.
Then fill in here with
He lifer.
Hey,
baby.
you want the Magic T-shirt or the Xbox hoodie? Either way, I'm trolling. So which
Yo,
one you
just
want?
kick him out.
Either way, I'm
we'll
throwing.
find man this. We'll find
Yeah,
man this.
right.
We're good.
I will. Listen,
Hey, I'm on Outriders
We
then.
got
What's
Matt
up?
now.
Hey, hold on,
You
hold on.
don't care.
Keep the Magic shirt on because at least when we play in Amway Arena, you get the go heat.
Hey, that's what I care about right there. That's all I care about right there.
I feel
it's
you.
just a shirt.
I feel you.
So,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? It's just a shirt. That's all.
Because
Is
you're
that
here.
what you told your brother this morning?
Period. Like, yo, you
It looks like
sick.
one of the warm shirts, like when they're walking through and shit, just looking at the basket while they, on the way to the.
I think Trav works for TMZ, man.
Ooh.
For TMZ,
I
he's
just
the agent
thought
for
of
TMZ.
something real crazy. I think that like how the athletes ask for each other's jersey.
Oh my god!
How do you do that? Like, there's levels to this.
So Den is just chilling in the audience, and at the end of the game, just looks at the person to the left and say, "Yo, give me your shirt."
Hey man, I have nothing more rare than what you just showed. That heavyweight thing you just showed us.
That's
I don't
crazy.
have anything even remotely close to that.
That's
Outside of my
nuts.
brother's rookie jersey. That's it. That's my most prized possession. I got
All
no
So Matt, man,
autographs.
tell
no
us
poses.
about yourself, man. The gaming, man. What you like to game? How long you been gaming? What you do
What
for
was
a
your
living,
first
man?
console?
Everything you want to disclose
Your
online.
first console.
Steals is your favorite PSNBSer. Yeah, just tell him. Go ahead.
Listen, I'm not gonna die. Well, you know what? Me and my boy Steels, we be in that Destiny, so I gotta go with Steels.
Okay.
Yeah, he's helping shit.
Also, I'm trying to be like Lexx in the gym. You know what I mean? So
Hey,
So Lex is number 2. Okay,
The thighs.
there you go.
I mean, listen, love y'all.
He said
Lex.
5 years ago he'd have been on my time. So
Lex, your lats are sick, bro.
But
Well, he already exited that out because he's a Magic fan, apparently. So
gaming wise, you know what I mean? I've been gaming since I can't remember, like since the beginning. Started on the regular Nintendo because I'm an 89 boy, so you know what I mean, about 30-something years old now, so I'm starting to get up there in age. But I'm a huge JRPG fan. Final Fantasy, Persona, all that.
Persona.
I listen. I just got into Persona though, so I'm not even call myself out like that. But typically, I'm a Final Fantasy guy. The Legend of Dragoon from back in the day, stuff like that.
Whoa.
All the sports stuff. But I mean, recently it's been that Destiny, man. That Destiny and
Still on Destiny heavy.
And man,
yeah. I got on big. I did the Iron Banner shit last week.
And then all the one-player games. And I mean, now being a dad, it's hard to. I try to find time to do the raids and stuff, which I do, but it's not as frequent as I want. I usually used to have it, but now it's more. You know what I mean? I don't miss any of the one-player.
You almost slipped up there. You heard what he almost said.
Oh my
God. Not as much as I want. I mean,
I want to do it.
I don't know where the options at right now. I don't know where the options at.
Hey, man, lock that door, man.
Can't speak too loud. I don't know where she is. She's gonna be right outside the door. She's right behind. She's behind the closet. Is that the closet?
Yeah, the closet's cracked a little because she's looking through the door.
But those one-player experience games are my favorite right now. But all I gotta say is Last of Us 2, game of the year.
There we go.
Don't do it.
I'm not
I was watching you and you down there with a 240p camera.
240p. In a close second one.
Damn, he went down.
A very close second was Final Fantasy VII Remake because
hell yeah,
the nostalgia right there, man. The nostalgia.
Gotta love it.
It was a heavy game for years. Gotta love it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, Trav. Heavy.
Yeah, Trav. Heavy.
Heavy.
And it costs money.
For it. Yeah, money.
It costs money.
Yeah. Yeah, Trav.
Hey, shout out to Outriders, man.
Hey, Matt, you think Trav will play Demon Souls? Or
Speaking of Outriders,
hey, if my boy Tex in the chat, listen.
Yeah,
I'm gonna donate to the Demon Souls fund. Best believe.
look at that, yo!
Wow,
Trav, man, you're playing with the success. Man.
Like I said, man, April. I'm gonna throw the link up. Y'all
It
put
is
whatever
April.
y'all want in there, and I'm gonna cover the rest. I'm gonna get the Demon Souls.
He
And
gonna
every
use
time
that
I
shit to
die-
buy a gold grill. Fuck
Oh my
all
God.
that. He gonna use that shit to buy a gold bracelet.
every time
And then I'm gonna drink out of this cup right here. Pick your poison. Every time I die, I'm gonna just take a shot of
Steel said that's just Kool-Aid.
whatever's in the crib.
I told him
There's
he
nothing in
gonna
here.
be
That's just the way the
drunk
cup
in the
is.
first 10 minutes of the game.
I'm a big Halloween nut, so somebody got me this cup.
You got blood in the cup?
Yeah.
Blood in the cup.
Let's move on, man. Let's move on.
Man.
Man. He told me he got blood in the cup. Let's move on.
Vampire shit.
Trav, I'm gonna tell you, Trav. Demon Souls, in my opinion, is the easiest Souls game. So you should be all right. And I'm gonna give you a little tip. If you start as the mage person with the magic, you can space them out a little bit, and not have to be so close. I'm trying to help you out. I'm not all evil.
He had somebody trying to help him once before.
Listen,
he made a fake friend last time.
After playing Trav for years, after playing video games with Trav for years, I can safely say you can give him all the cheat codes in the world, he'll still find a way to die. Then
he will make.
How long did it take him to go down in Outriders today? In the first encounter, how long did it take?
I was fresh off work.
The first thing he said is like, "How many revives do I get?"
What's the first thing he said when you hop in the game? Hey, this respawn or we just stay down? What's the first thing he asked? We gonna respawn?
I will say, I know from firsthand experience because Steels and I definitely had to carry Trav through.
Jesus Christ, Trav.
In Destiny 2.
Oh my god!
We did do what was it? Nightfall? We did the Nightfall.
No, it was the exotic quest.
The exotic, the freaking old Western gun, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, that was.
I don't know. It might have been a rescue mission.
That just me and him.
Did y'all get the catalyst for it yet?
Yes.
I haven't got it yet.
Have to drag me through this so I get the catalyst. I want to get.
Well, you should have got on when they had the 12-person cheese because that's how we did it.
Damn.
You needed that. You would have had 11 people to revive you.
Jesus.
It's been a day with the jokes today, man.
Yeah, he has to strike back. He's got to strike back.
I'm tired of being PG.
Lex called them out on the Tsubasa shit earlier.
Wow.
Again?
All right, so
what
are we getting into first?
I thought we found the
about the main topic,
okay,
or we're gonna discuss what Matt has in mind?
It's up to you guys, honestly. However you guys want to tackle it.
I want to tackle what Matt got.
What game?
Justice here, right? You said Justice here.
I don't know if Justice.
I got a question.
Fuck
what game generally?
Fuck if Justice here, all right?
Yeah, make him watch the whole thing. You gotta watch the whole thing.
He's on here.
What's up, Edwin?
He's just waiting.
Edwin, what's up?
What up?
Has the game generally made you rage before, Matt?
Rage quit?
Have you broken a controller?
The last one that made me rage quit was Sekiro.
Okay.
No spoilers, but I got stuck on this boss in like a tower where I thought it was the end of the game. I fought that boss for probably 2.5 hours trying to get that parry system just right. Mm-hmm. And then when I finally beat him, he transformed and then just slayed me. And I was I would have
broke the wall down in the house.
So I'm gonna make a bold statement. Okay,
go ahead.
I guess we'll tackle this first. I made a bold statement at work. I don't even remember, Justin, if you want to clear it up. I don't even remember where the hell this came from. So I ended up making a pretty bold statement, and I'll make it here, and you guys can tell me if you agree or disagree and why not. Why or why not. I told Justin, I said, all gamers rage quit. And rage. Either way, there has been a moment, if you are a gamer, there has been a moment in your gaming career where you have either raged or raged quit off of a game.
It's a fact.
Whether it's for 20 minutes, for an hour, or for the rest of the day, or the rest of the night. I feel like it's a part of the culture. I don't feel like there's anything wrong with it, unless you're like breaking shit. At that point, that's like over rage. That's like over exaggerative type of rage.
I've broken a controller before.
I guess I got over.
Yeah, I guess I don't channel anger like that.
Nah, I've definitely flicked that bitch. Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't channel anger like that, but you know, just in general, like I would get upset at games or I would rage quit off games. I said it was completely normal. And Justin, in Justin's case, he's a Call of Duty player, you know, primarily Warzone, you know, and multiplayer COD. And it was just very hard for me to believe because he told me that he didn't rage or he's never raged.
Period.
And I was like, there's
that means he must be the calmest.
I called him Cap. I called out Cap on that. That was Cap.
Yeah.
You're not a Call of Duty player.
Yeah.
And you don't rage or rage quit. He told you want to know what he told me, guys?
What did he tell you?
You want to know what he told me?
Let's see if he told you the same thing he told me.
This is the most disrespectful thing that as a gamer you can hear. I
It's not that serious.
said, how the hell have you never raged before? You know what he said? Because it's just a game. Huh?
It's a way of life. It's a way of
What?
life.
Hold up.
I've seen people rage playing Monopoly.
Hey,
What?
Mario Maker is like the ultimate rage.
Uno. All right, hold on.
Super
So
Smash Bros.
Justin makes his way down to my side. So
Uh-huh.
just so y'all know, we work in a big warehouse area. I'm in
That's where
one
y'all work.
corner.
I'm a podcaster.
I'm in one corner,
No, you're not.
and Biggs is literally in the other corner. From my side, every day, no, we throw up what's up, every day. And I can see Trav in that corner every day, talking to Biggs multiple times with their secret
Because it's a
society
bro.
meetings.
How me and you can see each other, I can see Trav come out his shit. So me and Trav are like, you know what I'm saying? That he makes his way. So
And then
we
you
do
guys,
the
and then you
same
guys see
thing.
Lex, and he's just like,
Lex is just
Lex is
Lex is in his
Steve.
own world, just like
Lex don't even
yeah.
talk to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know how like in
Lex
Persona, you got,
told
like,
me he won't talk
castle,
to me until I
like
watch
the real world.
Invincible
We're in the
or
real world, and he's in the castle.
okay, I got you.
He's floating
whatever.
around.
He's in Bowser's
He
castle.
somebody
Yeah.
floating around.
Yeah, he's just floating around, pushing carts and grabbing shit. So anyway, Justin comes to my side, and I went, so you've never ever in your life ever rage quit? Ever? He goes, no,
That's so
I don't see the point. And I go, so hold on. Okay, you never rage quit or rage. He goes, no. I'm like, never once playing Call of Duty of all games. You've never said fucking camper, damn hacker, whatever, bullshit, lag this. He went, no. Because
That's a lie.
He's like, that's part of the game.
You talking about if you don't
like,
rage, you're probably a
camping is part of the
psychopath.
Lag just means your internet sucks. If my internet's bad, I mean, it is what it is.
What?
He's like, and then he gave me the whole, it's just a game too. I'm like,
It's just a game.
I'm like,
What? That's such some pacifist
I
shit.
guess.
Right there.
Steals, play him in Tekken. Make it
if
What
you
is
don't
that
rage
about?
quit, you're probably a psychopath. Exactly. Thank you, Jose.
I was gonna say,
Appreciate you being on here with us, though. By the way,
if he's never rage quit, he must be a new gamer. Is what I said.
That's what
Oh.
I said. You know what?
He might not know how to
clap back,
express himself.
clap
Well,
back.
listen, because listen, as a kid, especially as a teenager, the
Bro.
hormones going everywhere. I definitely rage quit
Listen.
as a kid and as a teenager, man. Throwing something.
Yeah. Those
Yo,
games are hard as hell.
Hold on. Halo 2 multiplayer days?
Halo 3.
Oh, throwing
You know,
something.
it's harder
Halo.
for me to sit here and think of the games I haven't raged at than I have raged at.
Dude,
Because I mean,
you know,
every game there's something to rage about.
Dude, I remember a funny story. My mom was dating this guy at the time. We were in high school, and that guy had a son. So naturally, we started
Had a
hanging
brother.
out. It's like stepbrother shit.
Got a brother.
Had a little brother, man, but he was big as hell.
Little
He was
Alvin.
probably he was probably the size of Alfonso, like Andre the Giant. Like he was just extra big for his age. He was just extra
Alfonso.
big. No, y'all don't know who Alfonso is, but he was just
From the
very,
Fresh Prince?
very
Oh.
Yeah.
big. All right, we're playing Def Jam Icon. Y'all
That
remember
game
that?
sucks.
Yeah, they came
Of course it sucked. But he wanted to play it. So he plays it. He got the 360 controller in his hand like this. I forgot who he was fighting. I think he was fighting like Lil Jon or Fat Joe.
Birdman.
One of them fools on there. And he couldn't get past the level. And I swear he got him down to when the screen is like fight night, like, oh, you about to knock him out. You about to get him. And his ass got cleared. His clock got cleared. He took the controller and broke that shit right there in front of me. I was
Like
like,
a soda
nah,
can?
nah.
He did that shit like a soda
Did
can.
he eat it
Wow.
after he
That
was done with it?
Yes.
He
did
ate
that
it
shit
too?
like he just twist that shit.
Yo, remember that show?
And
Remember
put the
show
fuck
with
down.
all his juices and
I was like,
everything?
no. This ain't the funny part. This ain't the funny part. We're at his crib, mind you. We at his crib. He reached back like this. He opened up a drawer. It's full of broken controllers, just like that. He just
He collects his
No.
broken controllers.
Wow.
no cap.
I was gonna say
that's
that's
a
weird.
psychopath.
Mario,
I was gonna say that's either
Chill, Lex.
he's He-Man
Halo.
or it's either he's He-Man or he's got those
I'm not sure about this
Mad
one.
Cats controllers.
Yeah, right.
No. He
Right now,
he might have had a couple bad cats in there. I'm pretty sure of that.
Yeah.
But this man was. If you saw him, you'd be like, yeah, dude would have. Yeah, he broke that control. First of all, his hands was too big for the controllers, anyways. Like he just was a big dude. Period. You know. But
right.
Shout out to him, man. Wherever he's
maybe
at,
it was roids that got him mad, and not the game.
I've broken 3 controllers in my time.
Steroids might have made him break that controller.
I never broke any controller,
bro.
And I broke a game.
Thrown a controller. I can say that much. I've never thrown a controller.
I
think I'm one of the very few,
especially
especially on here, that I've never rage.
I broke
quit.
this controller.
You never what?
Rage quit. Because
he doesn't play multiplayer. He doesn't play multiplayer.
Oh yeah, he doesn't play multiplayer.
No, but I have played multiplayer, but I've never rage quit like that because I come from, like, I played a lot of basketball, a lot of organized basketball, a lot of organized sports, and I know, especially in basketball, you get dunked on, you get picked, you get a lot of things happen, and you can't walk off the court. You can't get mad. You can't be like, oh, you got to play defense. Like, you got to forget it. Like, it's you got to get back into the game and come back. So when I play my games on hard,
Lexx on hard.
I have moments where I get frustrated, and what I do is I put down the game for like 3 days, and this never fails. I play something else. I come back to the game,
and you beat it first shot,
and I beat it first shot.
Yep,
I take a little time because that means, I'm off. Something's up. I don't want to get too frustrated. And it happened to me. That stupid boss battle with Okumura.
Yeah.
Okumura. Yeah. I the last time I talked to you guys, I was like, I tried him like I was being sloppy.
Isn't that where I'm at?
I was being very sloppy because I'm a high level and everybody's easy. But when I got to him, you got to go back to your strategy mode. And I go, this guy's fake.
That's the robot guy,
put it down. Yeah. I'm gonna put it down.
Where I'm at now.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it down. 3 days later, 3 or 4 days, I came back, smoked them.
I agree.
So I've told you guys off pod, I've scared quit. And what I call scare quit is I play a lot of horror games, and sometimes I play in the dark with my headphones by myself late night Lexx. And I get like really scared. I get really scared. And I'm like, oh, I gotta stop. And I just stop the game. I just stop it. I turn everything off, and I'm like, I'm done. That's it.
When I play Condemned.
Hey, that was me. With fucking Resident Evil. The shit that he just put out, the demo or whatever.
Demo?
The tech demo.
Village.
No, the tech demo, whatever they called it. There was a name for it.
PT.
No, not PT.
No.
Resident Evil 8. The
demo. Village, yes, Village. Anyways,
yeah,
Village. I scared quit out of that.
Yeah, I was out.
On the thing with Steels. While in the chat with Steels, all I heard was a little something behind me, and that was it for me. I got up out of there. I said, nah, Steels, you can play this.
But I wasn't mad.
I feel that, Rashi.
I wasn't mad though.
I guess that's the question. What's people's outtake of what they consider rage/rage quitting? To me, rage quitting is like in Call of Duty, getting sniped, cursing at the screen, shutting the game off mid-game in any game. But 2K, I've done it. Other people have done it mid-game, just shut it off. To me, that's what kind of rage quitting is. I don't really think if you're stuck on a level, because I do this too all the time, especially when I'm on a lot of these single-player games, I'll play nonstop. You start to get tired, your eyes get watery, whatever, burnt. They get heavy. I'm like, it's almost time for bed. And then I'll do that. I'll be like, all right, I'm at this point. I'll put it down. I don't wait 3 days, but I come back and I play it. I don't consider that rage quitting, but I mean, I guess it's like kind rage.
Kind rage.
You're just like, you know what?
What about taking a breather?
Like, you know what? For at the moment, fuck this game. I'm gonna give it a break. Give it a break from me. And I'm gonna come back.
That dance.
Me is just closing COD and hopping in Need for Speed. Yep. See, everyone's gonna have to have that chill game.
Yeah, we've been on Heat a lot, man.
Yeah.
Shit, I downloaded that and I still haven't.
Join the PSNB crew.
I did not only break controllers. There was one time where I broke a game.
Oh,
that
game was that?
I've never done that. I've never broken anything.
I've never broken a game.
I thought I broke the system at first, This is probably the ultimate rage. I guess you can call it rage quit because there was no playing the game after that. I could have sworn I told this story to y'all. I don't know if it was on camera, off camera, all of y'all, a couple of y'all. But very, very, very long time ago, me and my brother went to see my dad, but he was at work and he worked at a school and in Daytona Beach. And so he set us up in the library and I brought my PS1. That's how long ago this was, okay? He set us up in the library on one of their TVs. You know, back in the old school days, they had the TV on the cart with the VCR.
Yeah, a little black cart.
Yeah. So strapped in and everything.
One big ass strap.
One big ass strap. Yep. So we plugged the PS1 in, and we played this game called NHL Face Off '98.
Holy shit!
98.
Yeah. All right,
look like Trav's camera.
Now,
I'm done.
I never lost to my brother. We must have played 300, 400, 500 games, and I always beat him. Beat him with superstar goalie, superstar mode where the goalies were hard to beat, whatever, rookie. It got to the point to where he just kept saying, "Come on, let's play again." I'm like, "You sure? You know you're gonna lose. Come on." He was a younger brother. I was just like, "Come on, let's just keep playing. Let's keep playing." It got to the point where I'd let him pick the best team and then let him pick my team, and I'd still beat him.
Sheesh.
This one time, I'll never forget, at Atlantic High School in Daytona Beach, Florida, we're sitting there, and I already just beat him 4 or 5 times in a row. He said one more time, and I said, "Okay." He finally beat me, and he got excited. And what did I do? I punched the system.
Jesus Christ.
In frustration.
He beat this man 1,000,000 times. He beat you once. In
frustration, because I can't believe I just lost, I slammed down on the top of the PS1. And the game kind of like cut off. So then I went to turn it back on, and nothing was happening. And when I opened the hood, the disc was in like 9 pieces inside the system.
What the hell?
Yo, I was so mad.
So technically, your brother is the
leaving mid game. What's up, Hispanic Hulk? What's up?
We got Red Hulk and we got Hispanic Hulk.
Another Florida boy right there. What's up, man? Waiting until the game/round is over before getting off just means you had enough of the BS. It's time to take a break. That's a fellow Call of Duty clanmate right there.
Listen,
old school.
Stills. So technically, your brother's still the champion of that game, right? Because y'all never went for the rematch, right?
What rematch? I was 501.
Okay, but he won the last one.
So he left off better than you.
He left as the champ. He took the belt and left and retired.
Whoa.
Den takes that type of shit kind of serious, bro. If he leaves on the dub, you're technically in debt right now.
Yeah. I'm not getting off with it. I'm not going to bed as a loser.
We need to put that game on the PlayStation 1, which I have the technology to do.
Like you just ended your career with a loss, kind of like you did.
Right, you need to have a rematch.
Why are you guys bringing back his past like this?
It needs to be live streamed.
So
put money on the table.
Being undefeated in the latest hockey game, the latest basketball game, and the latest baseball game doesn't matter against him because I haven't lost to any of them.
NHL 98.
Actually, it was 99. NHL Face-Off 99. It was not 98.
99. He is the champ.
You left off on a loss, bro. You left off on a loss, and it's kind of the same. Like,
and I can't even sit here and tell you if we ever rebought the game or not because I don't know.
It's kind of like the same as
your brother. You kind of figured that out.
You left at a loss.
Play matter.
Oh my god, bro! Chill with the Heat talk.
Let's go Heat.
I left Heat on top, baby. I left Need for Speed on top.
He driving the Mike Lowry.
Oh, baby.
He drives the Mike Lowry.
Yeah, but see, in that case, it's like when teams win, they're usually like, oh, the coach did great, he did good for the team, and he coached the team that you wouldn't be on top right now in Heat if it wasn't for me. So technically,
that is true.
Technically,
he's sensei.
Yes, what Den said.
He's just sensei.
Rashimoto knows what I'm talking about. When she beat her brother in Smash, she retired at top. She said I ain't playing no more. I retire as a champ. That's how I
the
play.
best.
That's my
He's a
rules.
champ.
I played an
Wow.
old homeboy. I played him in Madden 14. He's a diehard Cowboys fan, and I had just decided to be a Lions fan at that part of my life. And we played a full football game, like not the 8 minutes, 6 minutes. We played the whole 12, and he got the 21 rule. He 21'd me, and I wanted to keep playing because I don't, it's the first quarter. He lost the game. I
You got 21 in the first quarter?
I got 21 in the first quarter, but won the game only because at the time I didn't know football. As I was telling you the other about Heat, I wasn't good at, I didn't know about football, but I know how to play the game. So he lost not because I knew the players, but because I just knew the buttons better. Like he was just missing tackles because, you know what I'm saying? Like I was technically sound. He was mad as shit.
Sound.
And I never played him ever again. And Madden.
Y'all not even friends anymore.
No, we're not friends anymore either. Actually,
that's the thing. I that's why it's hard. I don't play competitive multiplayer like that because people will.
It was great for me.
Stop talking to you.
Fuck them.
Yeah.
And whenever you bring it up, it's like,
no
yo, man, what's up? You want to chill? Chill.
You just smoked me out.
Chill.
Wow.
Yeah. I want to know if you fellas have ever sneak rage quit. And here's my story with it.
Uh-oh.
It was back Destiny 1. Me and the boys were in there doing the raid.
Bolt glass.
Taking King.
Yep.
And something we've done I for 30, 40 times, but my boy had brought his 2 other guys in there. I'm like, they know how to do it, man. I ain't trying to, I don't got the time tonight.
For the noob.
So we got all the way to the end. It was a hassle getting to the end, though. We were in that thing for like 3 hours or something like that. Crazy. We typically had it done 45 minutes an hour.
That's what it is. Minimum.
Yeah.
And
same thing for Ghost.
We got to the final boss, Oryx, and I'm telling you, we died so many times where I straight up, I just hit the home button and turned the PS off.
You didn't even say bye.
No, not even say bye.
Wow. Hey, you know what? At least you had the decency to bow out. I've been on raids with people where they just get hysterical and they play like shit on like they're done and they're just there.
Well, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it.
And I'm like, bro, leave. And then,
listen, I think the silent rage though is a little disrespectful.
Oh, it was definitely disrespectful.
I prefer this to be like, I'm out.
No, Steels, there's no way you haven't done that before. You play Smite.
All you see is they offline.
No. I've never silent rage.
There he is, big.
Not on Smite.
I prefer to let people know I'm mad.
You've never just quit a game of Smite, like just gone.
No.
What? Oh man, you are
Justin trolling.
No, I listen. I said this to Biggs today. I rage a lot. You can ask my wife. She hears it from the room, okay? My percentage of actually rage quitting and the amount of hours, years, and games I've played and put in got to be less than like 2 or 3%.
Smite never got you.
See it through, no matter what.
Really?
Because we talk shit when we're smoking teams and they quit, we call them bitches. Like, take your ass whooping like a man. I may be raging, but I'll take my ass whooping like a man. And then I'll close the PlayStation off.
Right.
Trav was like this.
Yeah,
they call bitches. He talking about.
Whoa.
Yo, even Trav wake up.
Okay.
Yo, that was crazy.
No, I've definitely quit Smite games because it was over. I'm not sitting there while they're attacking the Titan.
No, I got the perfect.
I got
the perfect story.
I
got one too. Go ahead,
Lex. I'll let you go first, Lex.
So I've told this before.
About the sneak rage quit.
Oh, I've told this before about on the pod about this story. It's quick. Even though I've never raged quit, my wife has.
Oh shit, that's right.
So once upon a time, there was this game called SSX.
Tricky.
Yeah, it was the regular one, right?
Oh, okay.
She saw me playing it. I forgot it was PS2 or something like that, one of those. And she saw me playing it, and she was like, "Oh my god, that looks cool, whatever." And I'm like, "Yeah, it's cool, whatever." And I made it look so easy because I've been playing that game like whatever, doing all the tricks, doing all the stuff. Yeah. She's like, "Wow, it looks like fun. The music's cool. We were jamming." I was like, "Hey," she goes, "Oh, can I try it?" And I go, "Listen, Like you're gonna crash a lot. It's tough to match.
This isn't Mario. This isn't Mario Brothers.
And so she tried it. She played it. And she dug it. You know, she was crashing, doing her stuff. She was like, oh, ha, 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 you know, laughing, chilling. So the next morning, I woke up. The next morning, I woke up and she was already up playing that game.
Damn.
Early.
Whoa.
She was there like.
We talking 9 a.m.?
Earlier.
Oh,
She was like, right? But that was cool. But what was coming out of her mouth was crazy. She was like cussing up a storm. Like she was like mother effing B and this H, this S, C doesn't know how to do this, and she can't. Yeah, she can't do this. I'm looking at her going, yo, what are you doing?
You gonna kiss me with that mouth?
Yo, and then she died or whatever happened. She fell and the game was over, and she got up and she punched a hole in the wall.
What?
Holy shit.
She punched a hole in the wall.
Woman you married.
Yes.
He fell in love again that day.
At that moment, I said, "You're not playing games again." Because I don't do that.
You're not a gamer anymore.
I've been playing for decades.
I hope you enjoyed being a gamer.
I've never put a hole in the wall.
SS Tricky got her mad.
Wait, the ending of this story is the best because by the time we moved out of the apartment, this was in South Beach. No, it wasn't South Beach. I think it was somewhere in Kendall. The when they come over and do the inspection before you leave. So the people came over and they looked around and they saw the hole in the wall, right? And they looked at me, 6'4" black guy. They looked at her, 6 foot white girl, and she was like, "Oh, that was me. My bad. I was mad because a video game." And they look at me and they're like, "Yeah, you did that."
Wow.
You did? Yeah. Are you okay, ma'am? Everything all right?
Wow.
Okay,
Blink
ma'am?
twice if you're in trouble. And they looked at me and looked at her like she didn't do that. She's covering for you.
She did
I
that.
go, no, seriously, she did it.
What?
Wow.
She did it.
What Lexx learned that day was one thing.
Oh man, she just texted. What do you mean the ending? They did see that.
Yo, so I actually gotta there has been times where I've like snuck and rage quit off a game, and I brought it up in the last pod, but it was kind of the way I did it. I guess I didn't explain, which goes along perfectly with what you were saying, Matt. Back when my boys used to play Call of Duty heavy, we used to be in the lobbies for hours. That was our game. That's what we did. And of course, Call of Duty eventually starts getting on your fucking nerves. And you get to that point, you get to that boiling point. And I didn't want to see, because I'm not the angry type. I don't really show the anger that often. So I really didn't want to put it on full blast. But what I used to do was, when I got to that boiling point, I would wait until we're in the lobby. We voted on the map, and we're loading into the map. Once we start loading into the map, by the time them boys get in the game, I'm already in my Little Big Planet pod, choosing what world I'm going to. I'm like, what world am I going to explore? And they get in the game, and they're losing because they're a man down. They said, where the fuck did Biggs go? And I'm like, hey, man, play Little Big Planet.
Internet.
Little Big Planet,
Wow.
man. I'm in my little pod.
You should have hit him with the Timmy Turner, man.
Yeah, I used to stick on the loading screens.
I have
Internet
snuck quit twice on 2 games. Now that you mention it, Biggs. I thought this is where you're going with that little story. Call of Duty has a mode called Hardcore.
I love hardcore.
Okay. There's two types of hardcore. There's the ricochet, where the damage goes back to you and you kill yourself. Then there's other ones where you kill your partners, your teammates. Team killing, TK. If you kill them enough times, you get booted from the game. Same with 2K. When you're playing in the park or the rec, if you foul out, you get
Or the bad grade.
From the lobby.
Or if you get an F.
So, if I'm playing hardcore TDM or any kind of fucking game on Call of Duty and 2K and the game's going horrible, I just shoot my fucking teammates until they kick me and go, damn, I just
I guess I can't join back.
Y'all just keep running in my grenades and bullets.
My trigger
man.
is
so
sticky.
sorry. And then in 2K, it's like, oh man, they called a foul on me again. I fouled out, guys. My bad. I'm sorry. I guess I gotta go to bed.
This
Gotta
fucking
go to
syrup
bed,
on my
man.
trigger, man. I don't know what's going on.
So those are the only 2 games I've ever done that on. But
I know one of my boys punched a hole in his wall because he was fighting for my Kingdom Hearts fans. He was fighting the gargoyle in part 1, and he was on like his last slither of health, and he got knocked back, and his health was on red, and he goes to do the heal animation. So he's like, heal, and then he gets hit. He's like, oh. And he got up and just slammed his shit. It was crazy. He used a poster to cover it up, but he ended up. His mom ended up finding out shit like months later. He hid that shit for months. His mom found that shit out like 5 months later.
How big was the hole?
It was, bro.
he said he used a poster to cover it.
Did he punch it or headbutt it?
No, he punched it.
Like he headbutted it. That big
I was a master of covering up the holes. I used to put like mask and tape over the hole, then go in the garage and get the they always left like the paint for the house in the garage. So go and get the paint over the tape. That should be there for a couple months, till the tape start wrinkling up. Then you just put more tape, paint over that.
I've done that too.
Wow. What kind of weird ass handyman?
No, I've done that too, but I didn't have a paintbrush.
I thought my trick was weird.
But that poster might have been clutch right there.
So does rage equal sore loser? Not if you're winning.
I don't think so.
My take on it is if I'm great at Call of Duty, I'm raging on Call of Duty because Call of Duty, the game and the players on it, is not keeping up with my excellence. It's not excelling with me, with my skill level. Yeah. So that I have to fucking drop it, bro. It's below me. I gotta drop it.
Below me.
I'm higher than that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's not about being a sore loser. It's about being a sore winner.
Right.
Be a sore winner. Okay.
So now I think we pretty much got that, right? Are we good? We good with the rage thing, man?
I'm good.
Because I know I wanna ask Matt some questions, and I know he might have something to bring up. Did you have something to bring up?
He definitely has something.
Yeah. I want to know y'all fellas' thoughts because we found out the other day that the Cyberpunk 2027 saga continues. Like Dragon Ball Z, it's never ending, just keep going. But now the reports and the headlines came out, and I saw multiple conflicting reports, but one said that the multiplayer, which first off, I didn't even know was a thing, that the multiplayer was they're reconsidering it, and then I saw some media outlets say that they already straight up just X'd it, but they're not really saying that. So I want to know with y'all, how do y'all feel about, once again, CD Projekt Red underselling on this game?
Can I go first? Because mine's going to be short and sweet.
Go ahead.
Fuck them.
All right.
Can I go second? Can I go second? Because it's going to be short, and it's going to coincide with what Den just said. Ditto.
Okay,
here we go.
Right.
Everybody else go.
Trav, go ahead, Trav.
Put my feet up
All
now.
right, since me and Lex are probably the only two that actually played the game.
Lex played the game.
Yeah.
Lex played the
game. On paper, I remember when this game was coming out. On paper, they did mention that there would be a multiplayer component, and it was going to be like its standalone counterpart, kind of like how they did Fallout 76. That's what I envisioned.
Vance, you still have the receipt?
Yeah, but didn't they fix 76 eventually?
Eventually. But with all the shit that happened with Cyberpunk and where Cyberpunk is currently, I think multiplayer should be the last thing that they even think about at this point. So they definitely, if I'm CD Projekt Red, I would just X that idea out. There is talks of them working on 2 AAA titles at the same time moving forward next year. This all came out I think this week or last week that their goal is for 2022 is to work on 2 AAA titles at the same time or support 2 AAA titles at the same time. At that point, I would think that's probably when they would probably because obviously they were working on this multiplayer component. So they're probably going to just save that for the next whatever title they go with, if it's another Witcher or another Cyberpunk, because there is articles that saying that there most likely will be another Cyberpunk.
So my question is, was that something that was known? The multiplayer was that known before the game come out? That was supposed to be There was that was. So my follow up to that then is, should they be doing or issuing, if that's the case, another wave of refunds because if people
the multiplayer was not going to be part of this game. It was just going to be a standalone. It was going to be a separate standalone purchase.
I know that.
Whatever. It was going to be something separate, and it wasn't. And it wasn't
another
due
team
out. And it wasn't due out anytime soon. Like, it was something of like, hey, there's a multiplayer for this game, but it might not come until a year or two down the road.
Okay.
Obviously for PS5 and up only. It was going to be one of those kind of deals.
Look, I don't think I don't think they should even be talking about that right now. But again, they have bosses, so sometimes you got to do what your boss tells you. And I think the people that invested into this game and all the big wigs are like, hey, finish what you started. I know you're trying to take steps back by fixing your game, but we still got a deadline. We still got stuff to do. We still got to hit as many numbers as we can. I'll say this, and I've said it before. Look, I'm enjoying the game. Is the game a flop? Yes, absolutely. Is it a good game? I'm having a great time with it. I love it. It failed. This game failed. Okay. There's no excuse. This game failed. It is what it is. At this point, if you're, I don't know what this last patch. I haven't played that much. I've played a little bit since last patch.
I played a little bit too as well.
I don't know. I've been seeing videos and comparison videos. They fixed a lot of things. I see it, but I think at this point, if you didn't get the game by now, I mean, I don't know what to tell you, man. This game is just. I mean, it's still made.
Cyberpunk 77.
It is. It's a flop. I mean, what are you gonna do? I'm enjoying it. Unfortunately, like we said before, it's just this game needed to happen. Like I said, it needed to happen. Everybody's learning. Yeah.
This game actually was like revolutionary in the way that they didn't think it would be. It was like it was a game changer in the wrong way.
There was a tweet that they put out where before it launched. I know you guys have seen this, where they're like, "Are there any memes in the game?" And then they responded with, "The whole game is a meme."
Now,
this was before they launched, before everything.
Do you think it would have been a different game if COVID wasn't played?
Yes.
100%. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't.
You think it still would be a flop? You think it would be as bad?
Not night and day.
Not as bad, but I mean, the way I see it is they're going to be working on this game. Well, they have an outline through the rest of this year, but the big wigs wanted to get this done for holiday 2020. So I feel like no matter what, it was going to get out there with some bugs in there. Maybe not.
Well, I watched actually to rebuttal what you're saying right there. I actually did watch a YouTuber. I forgot what his name is, but he has a lot of videos about like video games and when they have issues, what caused the issues. And he recently his latest video was on Cyberpunk. And one of the issues that came up from devs were that when they were making this game from home remotely, they weren't allowed to bring their debug system for the PlayStation or the Xboxes out of the offices. So the only thing that they could really develop on was the PC from remote locations. Mm-hmm. So that's why you see so much. That's why you see the PC version is like a 9-day comparison to the console versions, because they didn't get enough time to actually develop it on those debug systems. Well,
I guess my rebuttal to that would be is the Xbox One, Series X, and the PS5 wasn't as bad as the base. So like a lot of people had playable playthroughs on the PS5. So what's the rebuttal there then? It would be my response.
Well, obviously the game looks night and day compared, even though it plays good or it's playable on the PS5.
Right.
It's 9-day comparison to the PC port.
So? Okay.
Yes, absolutely. I tried the PS5 version. I tried the PS4 version.
Even with
I
this
played the
latest
PC
patch, it's
version.
still night and day. It's still night and day.
Yeah, it's
There's
just
barely any traffic on the road. There's barely NPCs in the streets. It's a ghost town. It's playable.
Remember those times where we used to buy games and they worked?
Yeah.
Yeah. No patches.
there's still
PlayStation
one.
1.
There's still one company that
PS2
still
and the
does that.
360 era.
There's still one company that does that.
Naughty
Nintendo.
Dog.
Nintendo.
Naughty Dog.
So I was gonna say
Naughty Dog. Naughty Dog.
No. I'm not talking developer wise.
Oh.
I'm just speaking in general. A company, they develop their games.
I've
Nintendo.
seen
I
Nintendo
was
have
gonna say
updates.
Nintendo, right?
I know, but Nintendo games are polished, bro.
But
Say
I've
what
seen
you
them have
want.
But they're
updates
always
on the Switch.
animated.
But they're like
though,
6
no?
of them, so they have
So you're telling me
they gotta be
right now, Smash has never had an update.
I'm not talking
patch.
about. I'm not talking about updates. I'm talking about Nintendo's games launching broken
Oh, okay.
because they make their own
I thought-
games.
No, the way I took the question was, remember when games came out and they didn't need a patch? That's how I took it. Like,
No.
they didn't need
No.
anything.
I mean,
The way you
I
guys
mean-
on this,
No,
yeah.
ever since the day of the internet, ever since the
Like, out the
internet was
box,
involved,
You
forget
have
it.
to go
works.
fight for
Yes,
Danny.
because it's
like I heard you guys were having trouble on Outriders, and the first thing I thought of was, that's day one shit. Like that's became
Right.
a norm.
yeah, that's a norm.
Day one
Listen,
shit.
try
The
playing.
game don't work. The
Try
day you bought it.
Try playing your
playing it.
system. Try playing your system with the games in your playlist right now without internet. Good luck.
Hey, Persona 5 Strikers, let's go.
Tony Hawk, Pro Skater 1 and 2.
Remake
Let's go.
an old game with an old engine.
Hey, what I will say is when it comes to Nintendo, they do their thing with that, but still, it's because their hardware is a generation or two behind. Typically, like y'all said, will your Switch burn your hands when you play the game?
No, but I mean saying throughout history, if at one point in time, Nintendo cared about power.
Yeah, they did.
Because when the GameCube came out, that killed a lot of systems.
Wait, you said the thing about Nintendo, they usually have a lot of like glitches and stuff though. Most people do their speed runs on Nintendo games.
No, but that's like the old. I'm talking about in the modern.
Oh, you're talking about
day.
okay.
That's like bypassing the
gaming.
game.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
bypassing the game.
That's not
Okay,
a glitch.
okay.
It's not like
Per
like
se,
you get a
per se.
Nintendo game and it runs like Cyberpunk, like the game's broken.
Yeah, it doesn't run like
can
Oh, you
Fallout,
mean
Fallout.
the
It doesn't
game?
run.
Okay. I see what
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
saying.
When Zelda launched, Zelda was fine.
Yeah,
It's
it
an
was
open world game.
Yeah.
You know what?
It was
I'll-
100%. It was 100%.
It was an open world game. When Mario Kart launched, cars weren't going upside down and
Fact.
stuff going through the walls.
Mario 64 was.
I mean, look at these games, man. They care about polish. They take their time.
And
The next Metroid is going to be perfect. I'm hoping.
What next,
I-
Metroid?
I give
Yeah,
him I give him credit for Breath of the Wild because I'll give him that because that game was magnifique when it came out with all the different systems and stuff.
Yes,
with
yes.
the air and the weather
Yes,
and all that
yes.
stuff. Like they did their thing on that one. It
That's
took
what
me a
I'm
while to
saying.
get it, but they did their thing and I appreciate
At
it.
launch.
Smash Bros has been a hit since it's been created.
So everybody has their like. That's so crazy. Everybody has like their pros and cons when it comes to just like the different consoles. That's crazy.
We're
So-
gamers.
I have some questions for our guest.
Oh.
Here we go.
I always come up with the question.
Here's the interview.
We've brought this up on the podcast and recently, but I want to hear from you here. And I want the viewers to hear how important is backwards compatibility to you.
I'm gonna ask him a random question. At the end, too.
Backwards compatibility is not that important to me.
Okay. All right. You want just play the new games and
I want to play the new games. If I want to go back, I keep my systems. I know not everyone.
You disagree with that, Andy? Don't agree with that.
I know.
Sorry, Matt.
I would say no. I know not everyone feels that way, but I mean, old games are old. I mean, you can rebuy them. Like I'm replaying FF7, the original, right now on my PS5. I bought that on the PlayStation
Hell yeah.
on sale for like
Okay.
$8 or whatever. But I mean, I'm backwards. Like, listen, my thing is like it's gonna take too long and it's gonna be too expensive to keep doing this. I feel like every single time, and I feel like that's where, to be blunt, Microsoft kind of flopped a little bit. They put all this money in this backwards compatibility, and they should my personal opinion, they just put that in new games, new studios. Why you spend so much money on backwards compatibility all the way back to the original Xbox? I don't care about that. I ain't trying to play Flight Simulator or not one.
Maybe Xbox fans.
I need a new X. No,
I didn't buy a PS5 to play PS1 games.
Did not.
Okay.
That's what I was saying when Rashi was here. I said that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you guys said it was important. Some of you guys.
Not me.
I think it's cool to preserve history. I think it would be nice to have. I like options, man. Just like I have multiple systems. I like having options. I like everybody to be successful, so we can have options. Okay.
I mean, I would agree, but to quickly say, it's just at what point what's the cutoff though? Because I mean, 20 years from now, we're gonna go back all the way to the PS1. That's a lot of. When it comes to tech wise, that's a lot to do.
I feel like it kind of takes the value away from the PlayStation 1 as well.
Right now, I'm getting my son into gaming, and he's playing Mario on the Switch. He's playing all the Mario games, all the old Mario games.
That's different.
No, I'm just saying it's history. It's a hit.
Well, I
would love to boot up my Nintendo here, but that thing has got only a few cycles left. I want to preserve that thing.
Inglewood.
Listen, there you go.
A couple years ago, on the PS4. They had a classic game section where they had like PS1 games on there and stuff. Twisted Metal 2 went on sale for like $5, and I geeked the fuck out because that's one of my all-time favorite PlayStation PS2 games that I played with my brother for a long time. Bought it on the PS4, couldn't wait, loaded it up. All nostalgic with the loaded screen and everything. I picked up my car, played it for 5 minutes, and I never touched it again.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to happen.
Same thing with the original Duke Nukem. They put that shit on sale. I geeked the fuck out. I bought it. I played the first level or the first few games for like an hour, never touched it again. I don't buy these new consoles to play old games. So I don't see why that's such a big deal.
And
I get the history part of it, though.
Like I said, I think it kind of decreases the value of the PlayStation 1 itself. If you can get Final Fantasy 7, I mean, there's some exceptions, but if you can get PS1 games on the PS5, what's the point of your old PS1 with your games in the cases and stuff? I feel like that loses value if it's openly available on current gen and next gen.
But you have to remember, Biggs, that if you still have a PlayStation 1, you can't be running that thing heavy. Like once something components die.
I'm not talking about playing your on your PS1. I'm talking about for like collectors.
Emulators. That's why they created emulators, because that was their reasoning, saying, "Hey, I don't want to be running my Super Nintendo and my cartridges because I don't want any components."
I'm not talking about playing on the systems. I'm talking about collectors of the systems and of like sealed games and stuff like that. So let's say Final Fantasy 6 somehow got on the PlayStation 5 store, and somebody has a sealed copy somewhere of Final Fantasy 6 or whatever PlayStation classic game you want to throw in there. You don't think having that game like ready to download at any moment on your next gen consoles kind of decreases value of an original classic copy? You don't think so at all?
To me,
it doesn't. Because just like, for instance, like music, right? If you think somebody has an original Biggie record sealed and in their house, compared to somebody that has it on Spotify, that does not decrease the physical copy that guy has in his house. The physical art it doesn't.
That makes it more valuable because it's so rare.
You're talking about God tier Biggie Smalls, though. I would agree with that.
Okay,
I would agree with that if he said something Mario. Mario will never lose.
That's what I'm saying. Even Mario
value.
Look at even
the Pokemon cards. The Pokemon.
Look about WWE 2K19. I just talked about this last week. WWE 2K19 on the PlayStation Store is still at retail $50, but if I wanted to buy the disc, I'd have to pay $80 and up for the disc for a 2019 game.
I mean, yeah, you're right. I guess I'm thinking more so towards like farther back with backwards compatibility. And my last thing I'll say on it is that, like I said, it takes time and money to do this.
For sure.
So I guess my thing is there's so many gamers that feel entitled to it who don't want to replay or repay to buy their old games. Well, and my thing is I'd much rather have them updated, like I said, for Final Fantasy 7 I'm playing through now, where they update it for my PS5 and I rebuy it $20 or whatever the case may be. I mean, listen, that's how Nintendo makes half their bag, I feel like, most years. It's just rewaving that stuff on Switch.
I wish Ocarina of Time was on the Switch.
Alpha Sapphire, or not the Heart Soul Soul Silver to come out so I can replay it on my Switch, because I don't want to play it
Ocarina of Time.
That'll break the internet.
Yes.
That will break the internet if Heart Gold Soul Silver came out on Switch.
Oh, I'm waiting for it.
That will break the internet. It's coming out. I mean, Platinum and
it's not
Platinum, Diamond and Pearl.
Listen, if there's money involved, Nintendo will do it.
Of course, but that's what I'm saying. I like playing old games, but like I don't want it to be at a cost of what's going on now. I'd much rather have them make it a priority with a separate team where we have to pay for it, so they can keep that as a separate department and not make it do something else. So
okay. Next question: favorite PlayStation game of all time?
FF7. Say it.
Damn. Yo, let him answer. Jesus.
I would have said FF7.
Last of Us 2. He already said it.
No. That was in my game of the year last year.
Oh.
I would have said FF7, the original, before 2018. Now 2018 came around and God of War.
God of War.
Favorite game of all time.
Okay. Nice.
Okay.
The polish, the story, the mechanics, how tight it felt. It's just
respectable.
Perfect.
Very good. Very good. I like it.
That's a good game.
Who's winning the console war right now?
Damn. That's hard though. That's hard.
Hold on.
Can you even ask that question here? You can't ask that question here.
That's not even a
Jesus.
question.
Hey.
Oh, those the PS1?
He got him.
Got him.
They light up.
Wow.
Come on.
See what I do? See what I do?
This motherfucker is a novelty collector.
I hope everybody come out of here. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
All right.
This says get you out. We got to get you out.
Worst game you've ever played?
Ooh.
Xbox. Oh, wait. That's not a game.
The worst game I've ever played.
He played Halo 2. He loves Xbox.
Oh, man.
I mean, I like old Xbox. God,
yeah.
Off the top of my head, I don't even know what's the worst game I've ever played, to be honest with you. If I'm going to go with something current,
Hey, I'm wearing the hoodie next episode, man.
It's going to have to be a fighting game. I'm trying to remember what the name of it was. It was one of those crossovers. I can't remember what the
Street Fighter Cross Tekken?
Blaze Blue.
Okay.
Huh?
Oh,
no,
DC
it was unfortunately it was a Capcom game.
Oh.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat versus DC.
Marvel vs. Capcom
Capcom versus SNK.
Fuck it.
Infinite was trash.
I'm gonna go with a hot take here. I'm gonna say Street Fighter 5. Yeah, that game was trash.
Street Fighter isn't all that good, actually. It's a little hype. I'm not gonna lie.
I've never been a big Street Fighter fan. I'm always
I'm
an
a
MK
bigger
fan.
Tekken fan, but to hear those words is still pretty.
Yeah.
And I'd
pretty
rather
shocking.
Tekken over Street Fighter.
That's pretty shocking.
I love Street Fighter 4, but
Mortal Kombat all day over Street Fighter.
Was like that game. That game is,
I got bored.
the ultimate cash grab.
Street Fighter 5, huh? Okay. I got two more. One. This is. Do you own an Xbox?
Not since the 360 when I got the Red Ring of Death 3 times. No.
What is if money wasn't an issue? What is stopping you from getting an Xbox Series X?
If first party exclusives, like, I mean, point blank, because I mean the Game Pass is such a great deal. I 100% agree with it, but I mean to spend $500 on a new system and then have the Games Pass and stuff like that, it's not feasible. I mean, I could do it if I wanted to. It's just I choose not to, I guess is what I would say.
Okay.
Because I know at some point Sony's going to respond. I know.
Just waiting for Halo, and then I'll buy the shit.
So in a way, you're right at home at PlayStation because you get the first party games that you like. So that's a good bet.
Okay. And
final,
and there you go. And the final most important question, at least for the time, topical: Godzilla or Kong?
Oh, Godzilla, baby.
Yes, sir.
Come on, man.
That's what I'm talking about.
Team
Yes,
Godzilla.
sir.
Look at Trav over there. He always got to be the outskirt one, man. He always got to be the one.
I want
Kong.
Team Godzilla.
I want Kong to win, man. Kong ain't gonna do shit.
I want Kong to win.
Hold on. Who said they wanted Kong to win?
I was the one. I was the one before. I was the only one before. I was the only one before. I said that.
When you see the
I pre-ordered the Godzilla Funko Pop. It's on the way.
Okay.
That's pre-ordered.
Just watch the movie, guys.
I got a hot
You watched it already?
question.
Yeah.
I got a question after. And
I'll
got
plan
a
to
hot
watch it tomorrow
question.
night.
Thank you, Matt.
This is a hot question for everybody, even Matt. And it's been something that's been on my mind. I want to see if we can. If I don't know what'll come of this question, to be completely honest. But
hell yeah, Rashi.
so y'all, I people in the chat, I'm not sure, but I know at least all of us in this live right now has a PS5, correct?
Yeah.
Everybody got their PS5.
Yeah.
Love your PS5, right? Love it.
Yeah.
I got a question for Matt, and then I'm gonna
he's gonna
branch
ask.
it out.
I know he's gonna ask.
Matt,
What's
Where
up?
is your PS?
did you own a PS4 before your 5?
Right here, Midoriya, baby, all mine.
Oh, that's dope. Did you
Did I-
own? You had a PS4 before the 5, right?
Absolutely, my base jet engine PS4.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. That okay. Okay. So my question to you is, where is your PS4?
I knew he was gonna ask you that.
My PS4 is in my living room.
All right.
It is my wife's.
You had to think about that. I want to
Same
point
here.
that out.
No, that's not true.
You have
ABC,
to
you
think about
fishing.
that.
No,
It is-
because what did he say earlier?
It is
Wait,
my
Dan,
wife's.
wait, Dan. I'm asking him. Hold on.
It is
Have
my
it.
wife's official Blu-ray player now.
Damn.
So streamer / Blu-ray.
Not even
DVD
Netflix
player.
or Hulu or none of that. Just throw a Blu-ray in there.
We had a smart TV, a Roku on it. What we need that
So
for?
it's supposed to be
Facts.
Blu-ray on
Facts.
it.
Oh, okay. So when was the last time that you booted up your PS4 because you wanted to play your PS4?
That would be what was that, November 12th, I think.
The morning of November 12th before you get the box.
You are really trying to get a following for this.
Wait, hold on. I do have to admit, when it comes to y'all and it comes to PS5, I got my PS5 at launch, but Target was messing me up, and I didn't get my PS5 until the Tuesday after. So I had to wait 4 days, and all y'all talking about the PS5, and I'm out here like, it's like I'm not even part of the exclusive club. Even though I paid the exclusive.
Hey, you right there with me, bro.
You know what I mean?
You know that I got dogged out during the unboxing party. I don't have the sad news.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was sad as shit.
Every knock at the door.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I felt bad for Biggs with every smile and every
It's
fiber in my
PlayStation 5 to the
smile.
world
I was
tour.
opening up my PS5.
I didn't feel
felt
bad because I
for
knew
Biggs.
he was gonna get it.
And I asked that question because like this past week, another one of my homeboys got his PS5, and I always try and play devil's advocate when it comes to PS5 and PS4. But I mean, I feel like this truly as well. I know there's a lot of people not fortunate enough to get the PS5 like we have. You know, we've been blessed with this new console. You know, we made it through the scalpers, we made it through the online lines. Some of us, thanks to Hashimoto. But either way, we got it. And I understand I ain't trying to clown the people that don't got it. But my thing is
In
always
his real life, he is.
what I feel like is I guess if I made a bold statement about it, I would say that the PS5 was created to make the PS4 obsolete.
Absolutely.
And I say that because the PS4 did not make the PS3 obsolete. You know what I'm saying? There was
I
things
kept both,
on
and I played both of them for a while.
I didn't even
yeah,
own a
there were
PS3.
things on PS4 that PS3 couldn't do, and things that PS3 could do that PS4 couldn't. Like they weren't matched. Like if your boys had a PS3 and you had a PS4, you had no friends. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
over there, you're over here. You're in two different rooms.
Yep.
And I feel like the way they made the PS5, so when you boot it up, you have absolutely zero reason to press power on your PS4 again.
Except when transferring your system.
I disagree.
Yeah.
100%.
I mean, what I'll say is,
I didn't transfer anything from my PS4 to my 5. It's all on my external hard drive. I literally plugged that shit in, and it all went on.
Oh,
and
you
I
want
had
your
no
save
problem.
game? Well, turn on your PS4 and press enter the USB stick, and then sync the cloud. Put the two PS stations together, and then walk around 6 times. Nah, bro, that's awful.
I was
Awful.
gonna say there is a
I haven't had
handful
to
of
do that at
games.
all.
There's a handful of games that I have on my PS5 that are PS4 games that the saves from the PS4 never went to the cloud, and I refuse to boot up the PS4. So I'm just like, it is what it is at this point.
I was
No,
still
what
booting it up playing Last of Us.
No, I'm still gonna. I booted mine up as early as last week.
You guys don't think that's true. You guys don't agree with that.
listen. The only caveat to playing your PS4 is if you're one of those special people who never deleted their PT,
PT, baby.
because that was
that's the new Flappy Bird.
That was
It's the new Flappy Bird.
Listen,
if I still had PT on my PS4, I would still play it because I love that. So
on that PT note, please. I was just watching a bunch of clips. You know, YouTube, good old YouTube and the algorithm. Go back and watch Silent Hill, the movie. If you haven't seen it. If you haven't seen it, watch it. If you've seen it, watch it again. Good Lord. Good Lord. That movie was... You talk about a good video game movie?
Mm-hmm. That was good.
So, Trav, what I got from you is that you don't agree with my statement.
No, I agree. I definitely agree.
I just didn't hear anybody say if they agreed or disagreed.
We agreed. We were nodding like crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We talked about this off cam, so you already. I'm gonna stick my ground regardless.
But I was also agreeing with Lexx with the saves and the transferring of
awful.
Saves. That was like half baked, half done. Bro. That's like one of my gripes with the 5, and also the storage space. Those are the two things I have.
I mean, no doubt about it that, like Lexx said, the system wasn't ready.
It wasn't.
There's no doubt about that. But I do think once, it's just like I always say. Yeah, it's like I always say. When I got my PS5, I was playing Call of Duty Cold War on PS4 with my boys. My PS5 got to my door. They dropped the box next to me. I hooked it up, and I was in the same party chat playing the same damn game with the guys on PS4 because they. They made the PS5 do that. I couldn't do that from PS4. I became the outcast of the group when I got my PS4 because everybody else had the PS3 and I was on my own for 2 months.
Do you guys
made the PS5 so compatible with the PS4 as far as community wise?
Right.
That for me there was no going back at that point. I had no reason to go back.
I'll have to admit,
I have no idea where my PS4 is at this moment.
I have to admit, I become a little bit of elitist when it comes to PlayStation stuff. When I'm looking through my PlayStation app and you see who's got what. Mm-hmm. When it has a little side thing and it has the one standing up.
Yeah.
You guys are sick, man.
When I look at my friends, I'm like,
as I'm scrolling through, I'm like,
But then you try to, then you're like, oh, but I don't want to make the people that don't have one
some
feel
people
bad.
On the list, and I'm like, how he got a PS5?
But you are doing it right now.
Yes, I'm doing that too. I'm like, you only play one game, bro. You only play one game.
That boy was playing Fortnite.
You guys are being hypocrites, man.
You play Fortnite and you got a PS5.
He was playing Fortnite. Now he got the PS5.
I don't want to make you guys feel bad about not having 5s, but when your shit is leaning to the side, your ass.
And some people, bro.
Like that's
I kind of look at it.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. You're sick, bro.
Hey,
those are the things that we were looking out for.
Biggs and Steels will agree. There's certain games, Call of Duty, where we have to wait for the other system to load into the map.
Oh yeah, Avengers. I have every when
I
find a match.
Players.
When you're playing with people that are on a 4, you gotta wait for them to load in.
Right.
Look, Dance is fucked up. Dance, you're fucked up. He's talking about, I think it's weird.
No, sorry, bro. It's just listen.
You see what I'm saying? Because you guys are just
it's weird. Bro. Like that's so crazy.
We can only say that because this is what we have. This is what we do. So sorry, not sorry. But I do kind of give that little.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
I scrolled down and be like,
fool you though.
I remember when I used to play with that guy.
Do that shit too.
I remember.
Hey, you want to play Division 2 with me, bro?
I made one joke to humor him, and all of a sudden I'm his sidekick.
No, I'm not loading.
Joke.
No,
I made one joke.
Be with me, then. Be with me.
No, fuck you. I'll play my PlayStation tonight. I will play Outriders on my PS4 tonight faithfully.
Bro, that thing will blow up.
Yeah, your system will die.
Enjoy the frames.
You will kill yourself.
I don't care about shit. I still play. I still the highest level in the room.
It's
I ain't playing yet.
Because when we're playing the Outriders demo, it was me, Trav, and Biggs, and it was like that. No problems. The next day, I played with Edwin on his PS4, and I saw a loading screen. I'm like, "What the fuck is this?" The numbers going up with the percentage sign. I'd never seen this before.
Too much.
And Edwin's like, "Wait, what? You've never seen that?" I'm like, "No. What is that?"
I gotta go.
Oh yeah, I just want.
I was gonna ask an Avengers question.
Last question, Matt.
Oh,
got any questions for us, Matt? Before we get out of here.
Yeah, actually, I wanted to ask Matt something, man.
I had a question for him too. If he didn't,
go
ahead.
You watched Avengers, correct? You're familiar with the whole story, Matt?
Yeah, I've only watched episode 1 of Captain Falcon Winter Soldier though.
Okay, but you've seen all the movies though.
You gotta watch episode 2, man. You gotta watch it.
Man, my wife, dog, she goes to sleep early. Sometimes, hard.
Yep.
You've seen all the movies, of course.
Of course.
My question to you: would you sign the Accord?
Would I sign the Accord? Hell no.
Hell no.
Accords?
Hell no.
Hell no.
Wait. I lost it. What was your question? Sign the
Would he
Accord.
sign the Accord? Would he side with Captain America or he side with Iron Man?
Oh, from Civil War?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not signing it. Team Cap, baby.
But after watching that WandaVision ending, though,
I don't know, man. They had Iron Man and Spider-Man.
I'm kind of like,
that's kind of. I might be putting the pen to the paper.
Scared. I'm kind of scared.
I might be putting pen to the paper. Yeah, Iron Man and Spider-Man. Man,
Where I signed it?
I
was curious. I seen that on Twitter. People were talking about it a couple of days ago. It might have been old, but it was
because of WandaVision.
All right, as we begin to head out, Matt, I want to leave this with you. One last thing. You may have spoke on this. I mean, you've been with us for I guess as long as we've been really on here, but
yeah,
you might have said it before, but I want to ask again. I want to hear you now. I guess like it's no doubt that you most likely found us on the PS5 reaction, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. So I guess my question then would be, there's a lot of reaction channels. A lot of people react to things, and things get clicks. And I guess I want to know what about us, the boys, made you stay, and not only stay, but like even after the reaction video, because you can watch a video to the end, and then that's kind of like, oh, that was a good reaction video. But something made you just take the extra step, and actually consume the content we was doing on the regular.
Subscribe.
I guess what brought you back next week and the week after, all the way up to now? You're here on the show.
So I would say it's 3 things for me personally. Number 1 is your guys' candidness in regards to the honesty and stuff like that. I feel like so many podcasts and YouTubers and stuff like that, they play it up a little too much for me. I don't like when they play it up too much. I like the candid, honest discussions. And then on top of that, or secondly, I should say, is let's be real about it. There's not as many minority YouTubers or at least people who don't get like a huge platform.
Right.
Should. I'm not gonna name any other places, but there's this other one where they brought in a couple minority people, and I've appreciated that from them. But to see a full minority cast is dope, because obviously I can relate to you guys, because some of the jokes the other ones fly off. I'm like, y'all corny or whatever.
Right.
We have the same background and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So like, you guys just vibe with me more. And then lastly, I found out y'all from Orlando, and I'm from Orlando, so I gotta support the boys.
East Orlando, baby.
You know what I mean? Hey,
house. I don't think so, Edwin. I think it's Outriders. Outriders is out, so Heat might be taking a seat back.
Oh shit!
I'll say
I'm from Jersey, man.
Nah, hey, 407 Orlando.
Oh yeah.
407.
732, man.
Yeah, and I think me and you are the only ones that are not originally from Florida.
I want to tell you something, Matt. I think honestly, I'm the only.
That's why we think they're weird. Steals.
Orlando boy.
I'm not from Florida.
I think I'm the only original old boy in the group.
Oh, okay, so half.
You are the original. You born and raised.
I'm the original, born and raised.
But I ain't gonna lie. When I was down south and I heard that John Young, welcome to Orlando, I was like, damn, I want to be from Orlando too, man.
Oh my god.
Hey, shout out to John Young, man.
You ain't from Orlando if you don't know Trill. T-R-E-A-L.
Jersey, I'm from Jersey.
Man.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Oh, Jersey. Lex, you did say that. I apologize. You did say that.
I need something back right now. I need something right now.
Yeah. That's that
wow.
shit.
I don't even know who the hell that is.
Yeah.
Do it.
Hey, they came to perform at my middle school, man. Let's go, man.
Oh.
I don't know how they got them in the building.
With the orange dickies and everything.
Oh God.
I don't know how they got in the building.
Hey, who originated the orange dickies in Orlando?
Oh my God.
I was wearing Dickies.
That was the
33rd.
Orlando thing.
33rd.
Yeah, 33rd.
'Cause anytime like somebody from Orlando is down south with the orange Dickies, you're like, yeah, that must be a Central Florida boy right there. You just tell. Nobody was rocking the orange Dickies except y'all. It was Halloween up here all the time.
That's why you love it up here so much.
Hey man,
Orange,
I like it up here.
Halloween, orange Dickies.
Let that play out right there. Y'all hear that? Yeah.
Now we go get some food. Woo-wee.
Outriders time, baby.
Hey, another Thursday
it.
night.
Yeah,
PSNBS Live.
We can't see that.
I'll be back.
Ready to play.
Was that an Android?
Thank everybody in the
I'm
chat
just
for tuning in. If you've been tuned in the whole time, you a real one. Matt, thank you for being here with us.
Matt, man.
Thank
Shout out
you,
to all the
boys.
patrons, all the
Nice to
bullshit.
put a name to the face, man.
In the chat. We know exactly who you are.
Yep.
We love y'all. We'll catch
Yes,
y'all
sir.
on the next podcast episode. And then again, next Thursday, same place, PSNBS Live.
Same place,
Sir.
same time.
It's been the boys.
We out.
Yes, sir.
Go on,
Yeah.
Skills.
Yeah.